Let's create text file secrets. Okay. Now we are talking about secrets. Text file secrets. So I told you, right, there are two ways. This we can access by using two ways. The first one is volumes. Second way is environment variables. So first let's create text file secrets. So for that, I'm creating two files. What is this? Echo root username.txt. I'm creating one text file, normal file. Inside I'm storing username. Let's say username is root. Fine. Then I'm creating one more file, password.txt. Inside I'm storing password. Let's assume that this is my password. This is my sensitive information, this username and password that I don't want to expose to others. Okay. If you do ls, you can see that username and password.txt. This is my sensitive information. So what I did, I have created two text files I have created. From this, we have to create secret object. Okay. So how to create secret object? For that, this is a command. Let me explain. kubectl create secret. I'm creating secret object. Generic means what? Generic means it will be available to all pods inside all containers. The name of the secret object is my test secret. You can give whatever name that you want. I'm giving my test secret. Okay. From file username.txt, from file password.txt. These are two files that we have already created. By using these two files, I'm creating one secret object name, my test secret. That is of generic in nature, means that will be available to all pods inside all containers. So what I'm creating, secret object. Okay, that's it I have created. Fine. Generic means that secret object. Now remember this one. This will be available to all pods and containers. Can create secret objects for folders as well. As of now, we are just giving files. Okay, so in place of that, you can give folder names as well. Now these two files have been created in the default namespace. While creating, I'm not giving any namespace details, right? These two got created in default namespace. So if you want to verify that secret object that you have created, this is a command. kubectl get secrets. By default, there will be one default secret object that will be there. You can ignore that one. The one that we have created, that is my test secret. That is the name of my secret object, my test secret. Opaque means what? Generic. When you give generic, it gives as opaque means that will be available to all pods and containers. So here, let me write here. Opaque means generic. Now we have created secret object. Now how we can able to access, that's what we are going to see. For that, I am creating one manifest. Data means what? It has two files, correct or not? That is what. Now let's create one manifest. Whatever name that you want, you can give. I'm giving volume secrets.yml, in which I'm going to paste this script. That's it. Now let's try to understand. I'm creating a pod version that comes under v1. Name of the pod is my volume secret. Whatever name that you want, you can give. That's your wish. I'm creating inside pod one container having CentOS image. Inside I'm printing hello Sai. That's it. Simple. This is my base machine having a pod having container. Volume mounts. Guys, this is for your information. This you can see comment, whatever I have written, that is for your understanding. If you want, you can remove it. From here to here, if you want, you can remove it. Okay. Let me remove it so that no, there won't be any confusion. Volume mounts. First of all, what I said, in base machine, inside virtual memory, the data would be stored. That secret object would be stored in our virtual memory. Whatever secret object that we have created. You can see my test secret. This is virtual memory. Inside my test secret, this is the kind of folder. The secret object name is my test secret. That is what we have created. Right? If you scroll down, you can see what is the secret object we have created. My test secret. Correct? That is our secret object name. So that is this one, my test secret. It's kind of folder. Inside the secret object, we have two files are there, correct? Username.txt, password.txt. Inside username is there, in this password is there. That is my sensitive information, right? Fine. Inside, this is what container. Inside container, mount path. What I'm doing under temp, I'm creating one folder. Under temp, my secrets. See here, I'm creating one folder. The name is my secrets. Okay, my secrets. This secret object acts like a volume. For that volume, I'm giving a name called test secret. Secret object name is my test secret. It acts like a volume. For that, I'm giving volume name as test secret. That same volume name I'm giving here as well. That means I'm saying that, hey, my secrets directory, which is inside this container, go and get connected to this particular volume. What is that volume? This one means this one. So these two will get connected. Understanding, right? I'm repeating. My test secret is a secret object name. Okay. My secrets is a directory name inside container under temp folder. My test secret object, it behaves like a volume. It is like a volume. For that volume, I'm giving a name called test secret. That same volume name I'm giving here as well. So that these two will get connected. Simple. That's it. Now it's kind of volume mapping. So these two files will be displayed over here. Will be physically copied here. That's what hard link. It's kind of hard link. Whatever data you put, that you can able to see here. Understanding, right? Now the data is there in base machine. Data is there in base machine, but you can't see. Now you must be thinking, Sai, I can able to see files here. Username.txt, password.txt. You can delete these files. We don't need them anymore. From these two files, already we have created secret object. We don't need these two files. If you want, you can delete. Let's say if I delete these two files, is there any way from my base machine can I able to see the data? No. You can't see because these are the data is there, but in its virtual memory, you can't see. So these files you can able to see only from container. Understood? Okay, let's apply. I have applied. Okay, now verify kubectl get pods. So you should be able to see your pod is running, having one container. Kubectl describe. Let's get some more details about this particular pod. Yes, more details. Now it's inside the pod inside container. That's what secret object. This one got mapped. Volume mapping happens. Anyway, that I'm going to that secret object name is my test secret. Okay, so that anyways I'm going to show you. Let's say instead of creating pod object, if you create deployment object with multiple replicas, means multiple pods, each pod will have some containers. This one will be created in each container. That means those two files will be available in each container. That means this is my base machine. Let's say I have one pod, two pod, three pod. Total three pods are there having one container. Now here, this is a directory. That's what? My secrets. The directory will be created in all containers because template remains same. So this is my secret object. This will be mapped to all. So those two files will be visible here, here, here. That will be available to all containers. Okay. That is the meaning. That is what that I kept over here. Now coming to next one. Let's verify. kubectl get all, get pods. Right now my pod is running. I told you, right, this you can verify by going inside container only. By going inside container only. So let's go inside this one. How to go inside container? Already you know. kubectl exec, your pod name, having only one container. So you don't have to give container name. I'm going inside this. Inside under temp, cd temp. If you do ls, you can see my secrets. This is the folder that we mounted. You can see here. Under temp, my secrets. This is a folder which is mapped to secret object. So go inside my secrets. You should able to see two files, right? Username.txt, password.txt. Now try to open. You can see the data. Cat, password.txt. You can able to see the data. Understood? Okay. You can't see the data from base machine. You can't see. Verify if you want to see your secret object. Let me show you our secret object. This is what we have created. kubectl get secrets. Now it is just showing secret object name. It is saying that inside two files are there. But is it showing the data inside the files? No. You can't see. That data you can able to see only from inside the containers. Fine. I hope you understood. So let me delete this one. We don't need this pod anymore. This is what? Volume mapping. Here you can see volume mount, or you can call volume mapping. This is the directory inside container. These are secret object. These two we have mapped. Correct? Fine. So I hope you understood this part. Now we are going to work on environment variable as well. How to access by using environment variables. Already secret object is ready. kubectl get secrets. My secret object is there. This one we are going to access by using environment variables. Let me show you. Further, let me create one manifest. Inside, I'm going to paste this script. Access text file secrets to environment variables. Now focus here. This is my base machine. Pod container. I'm creating one pod. Name of pod is my environment secret. Whatever name that you want, you can give. Inside, I'm creating a container called C1 with CentOS image. I'm printing hello Sai. So this is my pod having container. This is my base machine. Fine. Now coming to environment variables. These you have to remember. These are fixed as it is. You have to mention. You have to remember. Okay. Now already we have virtual memory is there. Inside secret object is there. Correct. Inside we have two files are there having some data. These are already there. The secret object name we have to give here. Now in that secret object, out of two files, which file you want to access? Let's say I want to access both. Then whatever you mentioned, right? You have to repeat it again. You have to repeat again. Now as of now, my focus is only on one file. If you want to access another file, you have to repeat it again. In place of username.txt, you have to give password.txt. Got it? Okay. Let's try to access only username. So this is secret object name, in which file you want to access? Username.txt. That file name you have to give here. And what is this? My environment user. This is going to be a key. Environment variables means what, guys? Key value. Correct or not? You remember, right? In Docker class, I had given example PM equal to Modi. PM equal to Modi. This is what? Variable storing this particular data. This is what variable storing this data. Okay. Now, this is what? Variable. My env user. Okay. Its value would be the data inside this file. That means inside this container, wherever you use my end user, wherever you use echo dollar my end user, you can able to see the data of this particular file. So inside container, this is going to be your key, whatever name you want, you can give. What would be its value? The data of this file would be its value that you can able to see from container. Let's say echo dollar my end user, then you can able to see the data of this particular file. What is the data of this file? Root, correct or not? Okay, that means the data of this file we are accessing here with the help of this particular key. I'll show you. After creating container, we'll go inside container. Then we will see all environment variables. Then we can able to see the data as well. Okay, now let's apply this one. kubectl apply -f. That's it. We have applied. You can see more details by using describe command. kubectl describe pod and our pod name. Then you can see here username.txt. This is the username inside container. Its value would be the data of this particular file. Okay. Anyways, I'll show you. Now let's go inside this particular pods container. Either you can use -i -t or you can use -it. That already you know. Okay, we are inside the container. Now, if you want to see all environment variables, you can just type env. When you type env, it shows all environment variables. Correct or not? Yes, in that, what is our environment variable? This is what my env user. What I said, what would be its value? Its value would be the content of that file, username.txt. What is the content of that file? Root only. Correct or not? Okay, or echo dollar, you can give my env user. You should be able to see root. Means it shows its value. Understood? So this data we can able to see only from inside the container. See, I'm inside the container. You can't see from base machine. Got it? Okay, because already we have deleted those files. We did not delete, but I told you that you can delete. If you delete, then from where you can get the data? That you can't see from base machine, you can able to see only from inside the container. If you want to see other file as well, then from here till here, just repeat once again, kind of one more. It's a list of first item, you can have one more item. Okay, here secret object name remains same. Here you have to give password.txt and you give any other key, my env password, whatever you want. So this key's value would be this file's content. Another key's value would be that password.txt is content. Simple. Okay, that's it. Just come out of it and delete it. That's it. So I hope you understood, right? These two.